looks so magnificent, bro. Alright, buses are really glowing up, man. I'll be so real, bro. I'll be dead on, bro. Buses are glowing up so much. Just look at that. Thank you, boss. If you look at the lights down here, which they're gonna turn off here, it's still closed. Look at that, man. I ain't never seen a bus with that before. Lights at the bottom here, bro. That's actually insane, bro. They're actually going up with these designs, man. They're actually thinking when it comes to designing these buses, man. The only thing look at this, man. This is way more fascinating than your average diesel, bro. Look at the interior, man. Look at this. Hey! Bro, I don't care what anyone says. This is more entertaining to ride than some fucking moody diesel, fam. This is way more entertaining to ride than your grumpy old diesel, mate. I'll be so real, mate. Look at this, man. It's so comfy. The style is there. There's stuff for you to actually look at the view. You can see more. You can see more clearly. There's less stuff in your fucking way, mate. There's more of a view here than a diesel, mate. I love this, man. It looks more fancy. Look at the shaping around these walls too, mate. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the shaping around here. So interesting, the way the wall goes up like that and then comes down like that on the window. I've never seen a bus like that upstairs before. There's so many interesting features that these new buses have that the older buses just don't when it comes to the designing. You know, the LED displays just make them feel more alive. The iBuses look more alive as well. They're more bright. They don't look old and that. They look proper new and modern, man. They look way more fancy, man. That's why I don't get the mindset of people hating on these lot. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Diesels are calm in their own ways too, yeah. But electrics, there's no denying that electrics ain't fancy. There's no denying that electrics are fancy, bro. Come on, man. You're just being in denial at that point. I'm sorry, you're just being in denial. I can't believe people call these things boring, man. I can't believe people are seriously out here calling these things boring, bro. Seriously, man. The way them do, MCV, yeah, they're actually coming up with sick designs, man. The way that there's lights literally underneath the walls as the doors open, and that's actually sick. That's actually sick, bro. I've never seen a bus with that before. Look at that. Yeah. Maybe the side profile on the MCV BZL double decker could be a bit more better. Like, you see how on the left side here with the lower deck windows, right? The doors before the rear door, right? I don't really like how the window just goes up immediately after the rear door. I don't really like that. I think that's a bit off, but I feel like there could be a more smoother transition there. If you want the windows to go up like that, there could have been a bit of a more smoother transition there. Like maybe the first half of the windows on the doors, right after the rear door, right? You could make it still in line with the windows on the other half, but then you make it smoothly transition upwards, because that's what they're trying to do there. They're trying to make the windows go up like that. They could have done it in a smoother way, rather than when you go straight onto the rear doors, yeah, straight after, the windows are just up like that. That's the only bit of it I don't like. That's the only bit of this bus that I don't like. And also, the sky roof here, they should actually have some brain cells here and actually make an emergency exit on the sky roof. That's the only, yeah, they should do that. They should actually grow some brain cells and make the sky roof have an emergency exit. So if the bus tips over, yeah, people can just exit from the top. Because there's no hammers to break the glass here. Yeah, why don't you use your brains and actually make the sky glass, the sky roof actually have emergency hammer. Emergency exit. That would actually be decent. And I feel like it looks a bit bland with just one right there. There should be all over the roof. There should be one there, all over the centre. That would actually make the bus look a lot more alive. Like, you're only sending light to the bus down there. What's that gonna do? That's the only bits of this bus I dislike. But really and truly, I love it. I love this, yeah. And this pole design here too, that should be more in the centre. The pole should be more in the centre. It shouldn't be leaning towards the right like that. I feel like that looks a bit off as well. But yeah, overall though, these buses just feel more alive than the older diesels, man. I don't care what you say, man. There's the performance, the designing, the new features in the designing as well. Like, These newer buses, they have a more unique identity than your bland old diesel bus, mate. I'm just gonna be so real. I'm gonna be so real with you, bro. Like upstairs feels so much. The interior makes you feel so much more alive, man. Like this, it actually feels fancy, man. I love it. Like it would just be way better. There was more sky roofs. Because yeah, the sky roof's good and all, yeah. But just like for one, yeah, make it have an emergency exit in case the bus tips over. That's if the batteries don't explode by the time the bus falls over, right? Because it's electric. And you know how electrics turn out when they get in crashes. You know, we've seen all the electric cars; they always end up in flames whenever they, you know, get in serious crashes. But like, at least put an emergency exit on the sky roof, so if the bus tips over, yeah, and the bus has not exploded yet, people can manage to vacate safely. You know, and make more sky roofs around the middle. Yeah, just having one sky roof there is kind of dead. Like even just two would be dead as well. Like give the bus more sky roofs, man. Give the bus more sky roofs. And I don't know why this. I don't know. Look, I don't know what this random. I don't know what this random space here is for as well. That makes no sense. But yeah, man, when you look at the overall shape and the interior, it's actually sick. Like even here, they've made the bit where the camera is fancy as well. I like that, man. MCV, man, you guys can cook, bro. I'm glad this is the direction buses are heading in, man. I can't wait for the 425 to get its new buses as well, man. I really can't wait for the 425, man. You know, this is a huge step up, man, from like older generation buses, man. This is a huge step up. People that just hate on these lot, they're blind as fuck, bro. At this point, I couldn't give a shit about any old diesel, mate. Like, people say I'm overly glazing these lot, but people are overly glazing the diesels to the point that they think these buses are shit. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real, bro. These buses deserve the glaze, mate. If you see how hard people are hating on them in this community, all for what? When they're faster than the diesels, they look way more attractive. Come on, man, they deserve all the glaze, man. Come on. The legroom around the back is actually decent as well. And you know what's interesting? The wheel arches are quite close to you at the back.
D8 to Cross Harbour, Asda. Station. to Cross Harbour, Asda. Trees present. D8 to Cross Harbour, Asda. St Leonard's Wharf. Lochnagar Street. D8 to Cross Harbour, Asda.